The College of Physiotherapists of Alberta and Alberta's registered physiotherapists are committed to ensuring clients receive safe, effective, quality care. The college is responsible for governing its registrants in a manner that protects and serves the public interest. By accepting the privilege of regulation, you, as a registered physiotherapist, must comply with your regulatory responsibilities. In Alberta, when you are a registered physiotherapist, you are working in a regulated health profession. The Health Professions Act enables colleges to partner with the government and to create accountability mechanisms in our health system through regulation. It is the Council that governs the college by setting and enforcing registration requirements, the Continuing Competence Program, and the standards of practice. What does the College of Physiotherapists of Alberta do? The college registers only qualified and competent physiotherapists, ensures registered physiotherapists are of good character and reputation, sets and enforces standards of practice and code of ethical conduct, supports registrants' understanding of and adherence to their regulatory responsibilities, administers a continuing competence program, investigates public and patient concerns about physiotherapy services and acts of unprofessional conduct, and reports annually to government on its activities. Registered physiotherapists like you have the responsibility to be accountable for your conduct and practice. Know and adhere to the rules and code of ethical conduct that govern your practice. Participate in mandatory programs and the complaint process. Use your protected titles appropriately. Practice only in the name that appears on the Physiotherapist Public Register. Verify a physiotherapist. Keep your practice permit current. Maintain your member profile by updating any changes within 30 days and ensure you're informed and involved. Your practice is governed by the Health Professions Act and the Physical Therapist Profession Regulation and the college bylaws. Other important documents include competency profiles, such as the Essential Competency Profile for Physiotherapists in Canada. This sets out the knowledge, skills, and attitudes required of physiotherapists at the beginning and throughout their career. The standards of practice describe the minimum practice requirements or expectations for how physiotherapy services are delivered or performed, and the Code of Ethical Conduct that communicates professional ethical values to guide physiotherapists in their interactions with clients, other health practitioners or service providers, and the public. There is other legislation that impacts your practice, such as the various privacy acts, like the Personal Information Protection Act, the Health Information Act, and the Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act, and other legislation such as the Child, Youth and Family Enhancement Act, the Diagnostic and Treatment Protocol Regulations, and the Radiation Protection Act. It is your responsibility to be familiar with all legislation that applies to your practice. In Alberta, there is no protected scope of practice for any profession. Instead, there are a number of health services called restricted activities that can only be performed by authorized individuals. Restricted activities for physiotherapists fall into two groups: activities authorized to all regulated members and activities requiring additional authorization. Activities authorized to all regulated members include inserting and removing catheters, reducing a dislocation of a joint, suctioning or installation, and wound debridement and care. You may perform a basic restricted activity independently if you are registered on the General Register or under supervision when registered on the Provisional Register. Treating urological, gynecological, and rectal conditions is a restricted activity that requires additional authorization from the College of Physiotherapists of Alberta's Registrar. Other activities requiring additional authorization include ordering diagnostic imaging, which is limited to X-rays, MRI, and diagnostic ultrasound, performing spinal manipulation, and using needles for acupuncture, intramuscular stimulation, and biofeedback. Only members on the General Register may order diagnostic imaging, perform spinal manipulation, and use needles. You may perform the activity independently if you receive special authorization from the College of Physiotherapists of Alberta's Registrar or under supervision when you are in the process of learning the activity. When performing a restricted activity under supervision, the supervising physiotherapist must be present and able to stop or modify the procedure. As a regulated physiotherapist, your name appears on the Verify a Physiotherapist register. The public register is available online, updated in real time, and used by the public, employers, and insurers to verify the registration status and special authorizations of Alberta physiotherapists. When a member of the public sees your name on the public register, they know you have the required education, knowledge, skills, and attitudes to practice the profession. For this reason, it is important that you only practice in the name that appears on the register, and you use one of the two protected titles to identify yourself to clients and others: physiotherapist or physical therapist. In addition, you may use the initials PT. Physiotherapists on the provisional register must identify their registration status by adding intern after their title. Always use your title before your academic degree. Your title differentiates you as a regulated health professional, something your academic credential does not. You must always have a valid permit to practice as a physiotherapist. To stay registered, all physiotherapists must, at all times, hold personal professional liability insurance, meet the good character and reputation requirements, and pay the fees set by council. Physiotherapists on the general register must also remain current by practicing physiotherapy for at least 1,200 hours during the previous 5 years and participate in the college's continuing competence program. You have a responsibility being a regulated health professional. There are some mandatory reporting requirements that you, as a regulated health professional, are responsible for self-reporting, including a decision of unprofessional conduct by another regulated body in any jurisdiction, any findings of professional negligence, any charge or conviction of an offense under the Criminal Code in Canada. You must also report all instances where you have reasonable grounds to believe that the conduct of another regulated member of any college constitutes sexual abuse or sexual misconduct. You have reasonable grounds to believe that the conduct of another regulated member of any college constitutes procurement or performance of female genital mutilation. You are required to report this to the complaints director of the other regulated member's college. Get informed, be involved. The college welcomes everyone to be engaged. There are many ways you can do this. Provide input when requested, or anytime you have feedback to share with the college. Volunteer for council and committees and read our newsletter. Pay attention to notices from the College of Physiotherapists of Alberta to keep you informed about matters that impact you, physiotherapy practice in general, or healthcare delivery. The College of Physiotherapists of Alberta is here to help you understand your regulatory responsibilities. We've created a section on our website just for you. All the need-to-know information is in one place. A practice advisor is just a phone call away to answer your questions about practice standards, professional issues, and managing challenging situations. Inquiries from regulated members are used to inform the development of future resources and tools. Welcome. We are excited for you to begin providing Albertans with high-quality professional physiotherapy care. Go to cpta.ab.ca. Click on For Physiotherapists to find resources for practicing as a physiotherapist in Alberta.